So why do you get emotionally attached to idols like the BTS group, for example? I'm a big fan of their music, and I'm also really a big fan of each of the individual member of the group. So sometimes we have a lot of things in our world that are challenging for us. We've got bills to pay, right? We've got relationship issues, we've got health issues, maybe friendship problems, things like that. And often we want to find a way to escape, like go to a different world. And when you find a very positive group like the BTS, where they're just sharing love, sharing joy, there's so much positivity in the world, sometimes this is not like a super bad thing. It's just like you're giving a little bit of your power away in the hopes that by being in their world, you can forget about your problems. I think we all do just by watching Netflix. I can say that for myself, right? I love Korean drama shows, so I can watch that for hours and hours just to get away from my problems. So people do the same thing with different idols, music groups, right? And when you latch onto them, you kind of think that I'm a part of something bigger. And especially if you think of the word army, like we're all armies, right? Army is literally the word that's given to a fan of BTS. And so I am an army, and if you are an army, now the plural is armies, which is very cute. And when you feel like you are a part of something bigger, then you can kind of lose yourself and get away from your own problems. The only thing I would really say about that is it's great that you love an idol, but what you're really doing is that you're actually positively projecting onto them. Like meaning that you have amazing qualities yourself. Okay, you have amazing qualities yourself. And you're actually projecting those positive qualities onto someone else. That's actually what you're doing when you emotionally attach to an idol. You think they're so amazing, they're so handsome and so talented. But I would say to you that you're equally attractive, equally talented, equally amazing. But sometimes it's hard to see that in ourselves, right? Like it's really hard to see. I think each person usually is their own greatest critic, right? I am my own greatest critic. You're probably your own greatest critic. And so we often will latch onto like some idols thinking that they are amazing, they are great, they are talented, but they're also human. Like they gotta eat breakfast and go to the bathroom and things like that, right? Like it's not the same, like fundamentally. So they've got their own problems. Maybe they're just not sharing it with the whole world because they have to deal with that privately on their own, right? So when you're projecting your positive qualities onto someone else, so you're kind of giving a little bit of your power away. So I would say that bring that power back to yourself, because at the end of the day, you should be your biggest fan. Oh, I just said it. I hope no one is going to get mad at me for saying that. You're your biggest fan. You should be your biggest fan. Does that make sense? It's great that like I'm a fan of BTS, we're a fan of BTS, or whatever other idol you admire, but it is our job to be our greatest fan to ourselves. Okay? And when you learn to cheer yourself up and to honor yourself and take care of yourself and say nice things to yourself, you will realize that you're just as amazing. You're just as talented. You're just as hardworking. You are given all the resources by spirit, by the universe, by God, whatever you believe in, to live your best life. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful for you. I love you and sending lots of blessings.